how. Yeah, that's
You right here?
I like the look of it.
Don't change the height of the chair.
As long as you feel good.
Yeah, we ready? You can see his eyes. Everybody's phones off.
John, you want a little something in there? You want a little hard hat?
Yeah, I like the hard hat in there. Yeah.
A little touch. All right, we are rolling cameras. I know we got sound on, and all you, John, go.
Please introduce yourself and your role here.
Hi, I'm Danny Johnson. I'm the area manager here in Houston.
My name's Ryan Hawley. I've been working with CMC for almost 10 years now. I'm the plant manager or the shop superintendent here at the Houston West facility.
My name's Christopher John. I'm CMC's area sales manager for what we call the Texla area. So my team supports 2 fab shops in Houston as well as 1 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
So how much rebar is coming in that you're processing and going out the door?
So on a monthly basis, say 7,000 tons. We can ship 20 to 30 truckloads a day out of this facility, and we handle, we have basically 300 open projects at any given time, and we could be shipping on 30 different projects on any given day.
So this plant is the first of its kind in the U.S. We were what we call the first to go automated in rebar fabrication in the United States. So the automated process of it is we went from a job that is almost totally manual labor and very physically intensive to a lot of the stuff is not even touched anymore. The rebar from start to finish, you don't even see anyone touching it at all. We try to process it or touch it one time where we load the material onto a machine, and then when we load it again onto the trailer, and that's it.
The rebar is everywhere, so you wake up in the morning and you hop out of bed and the floor that you jump on is sitting atop a concrete foundation that has rebar in it. You know, you take your kid down to the neighborhood pool, that pool is reinforced with reinforcing steel. The sidewalk that you walk down to get to said pool has rebar in it. The roadway that runs through your neighborhood has rebar in it. You know, anything and everything where you see concrete has rebar.
That was perfect. Thank you, Dan. That was beautiful. That was perfect. See, we stayed up here, but we covered so much ground because the pools and this and that. Anything else that you? No, that was great. Okay, fantastic. So we don't have to go long to make it powerful.
All right.
Thanks, man.
No, appreciate it. Thank you.
So when we finished, there in Houston at the rebar fabrication plant, and we talked about the electrical grid, and we're finished with that conversation, Ryan pointed out that on one of the trucks was Galvabar.
Ready.
The camera's gone.
We'll be right here waiting for you.
All right, we ready? Guys ready? Rocking? Ryan.
Yes, sir.
There's a special rebar here.
There is. We make it out of our Catoosa shop in Oklahoma, the galvanized, corrosion-resistant rebar. Nice and pretty, nice and shiny. We can go check it out. So all of our jobs that are anywhere near the ocean, we send this galvanized product that CMC makes. You can see here that the wire is rusting. You do not see any rust on this rebar. The tie wire that's holding it together, it's rusted, but the rebar, perfectly shiny.
This product is an anti-corrosive. You see things after 40 years maybe starting to deteriorate. Not here, man.
Absolutely no.
This product, this new innovation, is going into construction projects, infrastructures by water, and it's going to last that much longer. I think that's the innovation of the steel industry. The steel industry is always, innovation. The engineers, the people, the chemistry, these take bright minds too. The careers, opportunities in the steel industry. You're in college, you're going to Purdue, great engineering school. What am I going to do? Steel industry. So all the schools with all these fabulous universities, higher education, that creating these engineers. But these people are doing the research and the development of such products that really, are going to last longer. Exactly. And ultimately, that saves us a lot of money. rebar is made though from recycled iron.
It is. It is.
So, again, more products, different products for construction, for our infrastructure, for recreational use, for whatever it is. All starts in the recycled materials industry that provides the raw material, that recycled iron, to the steel mills to make all this product.
Exactly.
Right on, brother.
This is what's going to make structures live longer, and it's great innovation in the steel industry. Hats off to Commercial Metals.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Fantastic. How you doing?
Chipperness is not allowed on a Sunday morning.
Oh, dude.
Not allowed.
Then can I go back to bed then?
No, if I can.
We're here to do the filming here at the mill.
B-roll?
No.
It's A-roll today.
Today's A-roll, the show.
That's right.
We're getting into the show today.
Dogs today, huh?
You're on the show now. Here we go.
Let me make a phone call real quick.
Okay.
Okay, but the sports industry uses it.
Yes. Yes. For
like
stadium,
big stadiums,
like
yeah.
high school stadiums. I mean, talking about Cowboys. You know, the handrails.
Okay,
A lot of-
handrails.
Now flowing it all in together.
Shauna,
So,
you're
we'll
a
see.
superstar.
Okay.
All right. All right, we're rolling.
I'm Shauna Baker. I am the inside sales manager at CMC Steel Texas.
Not only are you in sales, but you, more importantly, are a second-generation steelmaker.
I am a second generation steelmaker. My mother worked for the company for 50 years before she retired. So I just kind of look at it like I had steel in my blood from the get-go.
What do you think about the steel industry when you meet people and they ask you what you do, who you work for? What do you tell them, and what do they say when you tell them?
Growing up in Seguin, Commercial Metals has been a part of the whole environment for years. So locally, when you talk about it, everybody knows it's a great place to work. Everybody wants to come work for CMC. So you don't have to do a whole lot of explaining when you're talking to local people.
My name is Philip Bush. I've been in the recycling industry about 37 years. I've been with Commercial Metals for 33 years. I'm the director of Central Division Recycling. We have 22 facilities in 5 states. I think everybody talks about the recycling industry, but sometimes they have trouble understanding it. They don't realize the services we provide to, retail people or to manufacturers. And, with that, the appreciation, I think, just isn't there for the recycling industry.
But if I'm talking to somebody who, I meet at a hotel while I'm traveling and they're like, oh, what do you do? And tell them I sell steel. They kind of sometimes will get this question mark on their face. Well, what do you mean you sell steel? Again, we take recycled metal, we melt it down, and we make different shapes and products, angles, channels, flats, rounds, squares, rebar. And what do you use it for? So, that kind of just starts their juices flowing, and, they get really interested in, well, where does this material go? And I said, when you're driving down the highway and, you've got road construction, that's probably our steel that's going into that roadway.
When you think about the products that we use every day in America, or the products that we enjoy from entertainment events, like sporting events, all these things, the highways that we drive on, the food that's being processed, these plants, the hospitals, the schools, the airports. Think about that for a minute. Think about what we cannot have if we didn't have recycled iron that goes to a steel mill that makes rebar that goes into everything we enjoy.
I'm 7 days in the heat. I'm like,
That way you want me to sit casual?
Tell us about the culture here at Commercial Metals. Come on, man. You've been here too long to not tell us a little bit about the culture here.
Look, at Commercial Metals, we have a great family atmosphere. It's a great place to work. There's a lot of opportunity, but people generally care about each other. The other thing I enjoy about CMC is we are always looking to do better. And it's not only the customer experience where we're serving our customers, but we're trying to solve the world's problems, and we're doing that.
Fantastic.
All right, John, here we go. Let's have some fun. Everyone settle.
Where were you last Friday?
Last day of filming. Here we go.
There you go.
All right, we ready? Everybody ready?
All you, Johnny.
Okay. Please introduce yourself and your role here at CMC.
My name is Andy Surratt. I'm the Vice President of Engineering, Technology, and Innovation.
CMC is one of the leading green steel makers in the world today, and CMC is committed to researching and developing new technologies that will actually make more steel in a more efficient and a greener manner. Talk to that.
So some of the innovation that's happening now in the steel industry is very focused on sustainability, and vendors and steel makers are focused on that and innovating to make steel greener.
Randy Walker, and I've been with CMC since 2010, and I'm the environmental manager for the Central Division. You have to have steel to have infrastructure and to replenish all of the broken infrastructure that we do have, and making steel the way CMC makes it is the most environmentally friendly way to do it.
Most people have connotations of bellowing smoke, the old pictures of Pittsburgh and the steel mills there. That's not what steel industry is anymore. Steel industry is a green industry.
Our industry is truly a green industry, and it's something I think that over the years, I think it's probably maybe the last choice on somebody's list. But I think now there's more attention to the recycling industry and the steel manufacturing, that you're probably seeing more people from college getting into the industry. I mean, I think it's a great opportunity for somebody to come out of high school or trade school and come into the industry and just learn the industry. And I honestly think if somebody comes to the industry and stays for 3 or 5 years, they're probably going to be here for life.
The U.S. steel industry is the most environmentally friendly steel making in the world right now. We have set standards on where we need to be with greenhouse gas emissions, and we are targeting to beat those emissions before the target dates. And for us at CMC, we like to say we were green before green was cool, and we've already hit our 2040 Paris Accord numbers already, and it's 2023.
Now, that is a story worth telling. See, I think you should tell, I mean, this is what we need to tell people. Hey, wait a minute. We're already beating these goals, so by 2040, just think about how much more efficient we're going to be.
Things that you see and experience in your everyday life that you would not realize is made from steel is what's keeping America and keeping us flowing from the travel industry, keeping us entertained from the sporting industry, keeping us connected with the communications industry. Steel is everywhere.
Look, our product is in buildings, infrastructure, cars, you name it. Every day we touch steel.
Commercial Metals, without a doubt, is a leader in manufacturing of rebar in this country.
I think you would struggle finding things that are not made from recycled material. You know, we make T-post at CMC, and that comes from recycled rail or recycled material that's melted to a billet form.
Tell me about these posts here. You know, I mean, I know what I'm looking at, but there's a lot of people who are going to see this who are not going to know what they're looking at.
Yeah, right now, these right here is an 8-foot lightweight T-post. We make anything from a 4-footer all the way up to a 10. This is one of our main movers, green with the white tip. We have the patent on the white tip, so anywhere you see the white tip in the United States, you can know it comes from CMC. During a shift, run between 32 and 35,000 posts. So a day can go from 68,000 to 70,000 posts in a day. Last year we ran right around 13.9 million posts through here, through this plant alone. This is all staying in the United States.
That is crazy that people are using that much fence posting. I just, 13 million, 14 million posts, that's crazy.
That's just out of this shop. You know, we have 3 other shops that produce them too. So it's, yeah, there's a lot of posts going out.
And it's basically the keep in livestock of some sort.
And, you know, it's really just boundary line, you know, straightening up your boundary, your fence property, and keeping animals behind.
Well, you know what? Thank you for your tour. I appreciate
yes, sir.
the kind words that
yes,
you were able to share with us.
Yes,
and good luck to you, and
Keep kicking ass, boy. I
Yes,
see
sir.
it.
Thank you, sir.
As a college graduate, what's your advice to all these kids graduating from college these days that are having trouble finding jobs because they seem to focus on maybe just tech, the Microsofts, the Amazons, the Googles, but there's a whole other world out there. What's your advice to them?
The manufacturing sector of our economy is what's made USA what it is. And if you want an IT job or you want a tech job, those can kind of come and go. But when it comes to manufacturing, that is foundational. It is reliable, it's stable, it is a good way to provide for your family and to have a good life and a good income.
You can't do anything in America without the facilities to have medicine, to have food, to have entertainment, you name it, okay? And it all starts with one product, rebar, because the rebar is in the concrete that reinforces every structure you see. You can't drive anywhere and see a structure that doesn't have rebar in it. And rebar comes from the recycled materials industry because it's the raw material. Recycled iron is the raw materials that steel mills in this country are using to make rebar. That's incredible when you think about it. People that call our industry junk, people who call our industry waste, don't realize what they are seeing because they don't see rebar because it's inside the concrete that is the foundation to everything in this country.
The backbone of manufacturing is the steel industry. I mean, they might not look glamorous, but they have such a need to keep America running and to really keep us in the lifestyle that we've become accustomed to. It kind of goes along with the work ethic, just get it done, and that's just kind of the way this industry is. It's just good, blue collar, down home people. Everybody's courteous and nice, and it's just that get it done mentality. You don't have to go and thump your chest and wave the flags. We're just every day getting it done.
That was awesome.
Oh.
You just killed it.
Oh.
All right,
okay.
We're done. You nailed it with that last part.
You like the last part?
You
okay.
killed it. You
well,
did good.
I'm glad maybe you got some bits and pieces there.
Oh, no. Way more than bits and pieces. But that last segment, I was just going, that's just gold. I'm just going, that is so good. This is a get it done industry. That is just so good.